More now on this lawsuit against Prince Andrew. Let's bring in CNN legal analyst Paul Callan. So, Paul, as Max just pointed out there, the judge is saying this was a secret agreement. And since Jeffrey Epstein has died, right, and Virginia Giuffre says she's not enforcing it, what does this tell you about where this could be headed?
It sounds like the judge, Erica, is leaning in favor of allowing the case to proceed. He comes up with a very interesting view on it. And that is, since Epstein is dead, and if Joffrey chooses not to enforce the agreement, then the judge is really saying the agreement doesn't really exist and wouldn't bind the court. So that's kind of a novel argument that the judge is asserting. I haven't heard that used before because these types of agreements are quite common in civil litigation in both state and federal courts.
I mean, this specifically, really quickly, Prince Andrew's legal team says she waived her right to sue because of this agreement, right, of potential defendants. I mean, when you look at that, who has the stronger argument legally?
Well, it's a very close call, and I have to say that because these agreements are used across the United States and are very, very important in getting cases settled, the reason this happens, these kinds of agreements are used, Erica, is because a lot of times there are multiple potential defendants in a civil lawsuit, and one of them has the money that you want to settle with, but that person isn't going to settle if he's going to get dragged into another lawsuit in the future. So this agreement is made that, hey, I'll settle with you, but you have to agree you're not going to continue with this lawsuit against anybody because I don't want to get dragged back into it again. And that's a common kind of agreement, very important to help resolve civil cases. So a precedent could be set in this case that would be an important precedent in the United States about how to handle these releases, these general releases.
Could Prince Andrew be forced to testify?
Yes, he can be forced to testify in this sense. In a civil case, if you don't testify in your own behalf, your failure to testify can be used against you. It's very different than a criminal case where you have the right to remain silent. So he's really going to have to testify, or the jury can hold it against him in the U.S. litigation.
Paul Callan, we will be watching to see what this judge decides. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, Erica.